Hi, welcome to Gemini Star Spiritual Wellness. Thank you for joining me today. I'm excited that you're here. As always, please like and subscribe. When you hit the like button on this video, it'll send it out to other people that need to see it. And if you hit the subscribe button, then you will get future videos that I put out. I am in the middle of the chakra information series, the part two that came out last Tuesday. And I will be doing the root chakra and sacral chakra next week. That'll be coming out to you. So and if you miss them, you can always go to the playlist and, it says chakra information series and get that information there. But today's video is our weekly tarot card reading for the week of June 15th through the 21st. So we are doing our weekly read and see what the universe has to tell us for this week coming up. So thank you for joining me. And as always, please take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Because sometimes it's going to resonate with you, sometimes not, especially when there's like a whole bunch of people that are watching this video. And this reading's for the collective, so it's for everybody who's watching the video or will watch the video. So that can be a lot of people. So just take what resonates and leave behind what doesn't. But we'll see what's going on. It's the last couple of weekly readings have been interesting. And yesterday I did the mid-June reading, so you can always go back and watch that. That came out yesterday morning. So let's see. I'm kind of curious to see what's going on with the universe. And please excuse the lighting. Okay, it was really nice out, and then right before I started this video, a storm came up and it got dark outside and cloudy and it's raining. So all of a sudden it got dark, and I played with the lighting as much as I could to try to brighten it up. So hopefully you can see me okay and I don't look super dark. And it's very hot today, which is why I've got my hair up. The humidity is just off the charts today. So it looks like that summer weather is really coming in. All right, so let's see what we got here for. All right, let's see what we got. All right. Okay, Queen of Cups, the World card. Get my little mat, it's kind of bubbled up here. Chariot, the Moon. Ooh, wow, we've got 5 major arcanas in this reading. That's a lot. So that means we got some powerful energy coming up this week. So in the past, for the collective, and I'm talking about, the global collective, everybody watching it, but you could take this as on an individual basis, and it could be for you individually as well. But on the collective, in the past, divine things moving forward. So the divine plan is moving forward. I know it's with everything that is happening globally, it could be hard to see that. That's part of a divine plan, but it is, and it's moving forward and it's being divinely guided. And we just have to trust. Like we might not see that, right now. But you just have to trust your intuition of, and just on what information's coming out in the news, use your intuition, use your discernment. But there is a divine plan and it's moving forward. In the collective as a group, we are in the energy of, I feel like our heart chakras are opening up, and we're kind of in this nurturing, loving energy and very emotional right now. And when your heart chakra opens up, it's a process that you have to go through. So I feel like on a global level, people are opening their heart chakras, but there could be some getting rid of, negative energy. There, it could be like you have to go through, I guess, dark night of the soul is a way to put it, getting rid of negative patterns, getting rid of negative energy. But people are doing that, and they're starting to really tune into that heart chakra and that loving, nurturing energy, that unconditional love. Um, and this is the current energy. So that's the current energy, is that heart chakra opening up and unconditional love. So so we're in a gateway transition period right now in the current energy on a global scale. And you can see that just by watching the news. There's a lot going on, but that's because we're in this transition. We're ending a phase of the past. So we're ending the old way of doing things, the old systems, the old beliefs, and we're, old relationships, and we're moving into a new phase. So, and it's going along with that heart chakra opening up. So it's kind of like, um, leaving that negative stuff in the past. We're going into a new positive world, new positive systems, beliefs, relationships. And while we're making this transition, it's like, that heart chakra is really opening up, and that love is really coming in to help us with this transition as we move forward. So, and it's kind of like it's happening at the same time. As far as there is, be careful out there right now in the current energy, because there is illusions going on, things that we don't know about yet that's kind of hidden from us. It could be information, I don't know what it is, but there's things that are illusions. Maybe stuff that's being presented is not accurate or true. So this is, like I said earlier in the video, this is definitely a time to be using your intuition and discernment as, at this current energy, because that will help you bust through any illusions. But there's also not just illusions, but information or things being kept from us that we just don't see it yet. It hasn't come forward yet. But going back to, this card for the past, it's definitely, divine timing on that, and it's part of the plan. So it looks like that's being kept from us. This, whatever might be being kept from us that's behind the scenes, we'll know about, like, that's on purpose right now. But it probably, I'm sure it will come out as time goes on. But definitely, be careful of illusions right now. Use your intuition and discernment. But moving forward, there's going to be a lot of moving forward into a positive, like what we wish for. What do we wish for on the global scale? We wish for a better world. We wish for, um you know loving energy amongst everybody. We're wishing for peace. We're wishing for, a better way of life, and these new better systems and life, to come in, better things, better, beliefs, or I guess I should say more positive from what we've experienced in the past. That's what we're wishing for, and that's coming in our near future. But also, we're having help from the galactics. So, other dimensional beings, galactics, are assisting us, and they're helping us. And it's going to get more obvious, like in the near future, we're going to see their help more, because right now you don't really see it. Like, they're helping us, but it's behind the scenes and we're not seeing it. It's not right in our face that they're helping us, or that we know that they're helping us. But I feel like in the near future, it's going to become more and more obvious that they're assisting us and that they're there. So there is help coming from the galactics to humans, to the earth, as far as well as, extra, other dimensional, higher dimensional beings. But it's time. It's like things are changing suddenly, and it's kind of like the universe is giving us these options, but we don't really see it yet. And it's probably because we're in that transition period. It's like there's so much going on that we don't see this option coming to us. But the universe is like, hey, I'm giving this to you, because you can see the man sitting there. He's looking at the cups on the floor, on the ground. But the universe is that little hand giving him the cup in the air, but he doesn't see it because he's not looking at it. So we don't see it yet. We don't see this great opportunity that the universe is giving us, but it's coming, it's happening. And, it's kind of like, for this card, it's, judgment card. So it's like the collective is being woken up, and it's like a super fast, like, boom, people are waking up, boom, it's making that switch from not seeing it to seeing it. So it's kind of like, the time of being, oblivious to it. Also, wrong card. This guy over here, being oblivious to it is coming to an end. So, like, the universe is offering us this cup, but we don't see it. And part of it's maybe because we're oblivious, distracted, whatever, but we're not seeing it. But that time's coming to an end because of this card. So it's kind of like the universe is basically waking us up. The divine's waking us up, like, hey, um, it's like things changing, things like it's like kind of like a spontaneous waking up, like like lightning, boom, comes down real fast, and it's a wake up call. And I feel as the collective, that's what's happening. And what's interesting is it's next to this card. So it makes me wonder if, and what's coming to me now, yeah, it's popping in now, is that I think that the waking up quickly, the like lightning just coming down, boom, real fast. It's kind of like an epiphany, like it just hits you suddenly. The waking up and seeing that cup that we haven't seen yet was in our face, but we couldn't see it. I feel like the galactics or other dimensionals are part of that. So it's making me wonder next week, or maybe, because that's in the near future. So I'm thinking like towards the end of June or in July, if we're going to start to see more off-worlder activity going on, or some more disclosure about that or something like that. But I feel like they are part of helping us to kind of wake up and go through that process of coming to a realization of what the universe is offering us, what it's through this transition. So if somebody was clueless to everything that's been going on, it's kind of like now is the time where it's like boom, a lot of people are going to really start to wake up and go through that process of awakening. But I do feel like the galactics and the off-worlders, the other dimensionals, or high vibed other dimensionals, higher dimensionals, that they are assisting in that process. But it's, of course, behind the scenes, but it's probably going to become more and more common knowledge as time goes on. It's like that disclosure is going to come out more and more, that information about their involvement in helping. But that's what I see for the next week. And that's pretty intense. Like I said, we had 5 major arcana cards in this reading, and that's a lot for one reading. So definitely some strong energy coming in. And you can just, I mean, the last couple weeks have been really strong with energy anyway, but I definitely see some interesting things coming in this week. And it kind of just goes along with the June readings that I did for the beginning of the month and the mid-month reading. So it'll be interesting to see what happens this week, because it kind of looks like it might be a whopper. It might be really intense. That's what I mean by whopper. It might be a really intense week. And yes, I'm going to leave it there, but thank you for joining me. I hope you enjoyed the reading, and I will see you soon. Bye-bye.